Hey friends, this is Atif Hope here. Well, and welcome to the new update on Bitcoin. After breaking out the inverse head and shoulder pattern, Bitcoin is still moving under the resistance of $21,360 and not able to break it out. And in today's video, we will take a look at this move, and I also want to show you a very big bullish signal or buy signal has been appeared by the MACD on the weekly time frame. But before starting this analysis, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it. And for more ideas, you can also support me at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you, and I'm also covering the different altcoins which are possibly going to start a very big bullish reversal moves after this market crash. And you can find the link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. Now let's move to the chart for the analysis, and this is the 4-hour time frame. And here we were watching that we had a very big drop here, and after this drop we had this bounce here, then again we dropped, and after this drop we had another bounce here. We found the support here at $17,900, and then we again move up. We found another support here, and here we have the first bounce, the second bounce, and that is lower than the previous one, and this is the third bounce. And here we have an inverse head and shoulder pattern formation, and right now you can see after this formation the neckline was here. Bitcoin is still moving above the neckline of this inverse head and shoulder pattern, but the next resistance is very strong that we have at $21,360. You can see that we have this level working as a support here. Let me show you on the hourly time frame chart, so it will be more visible for us to watch this level as a resistance and support. And we can see here this $21,360. This is the resistance, and here it was working as a support, here as a resistance, here as a resistance, resistance, and here as a resistance. And for a while we moved up, but again rejected. And here for several hours it has been working as a resistance, then support, and now you can see it is working as a resistance here. And this is the reason that even after breaking out this inverse head and shoulder pattern, Bitcoin is not able to cross up or move up from here. However, if we again take a look at the target for this inverse head and shoulder pattern, then if we let me place the neckline here, then we can get the target for this inverse head and shoulder pattern. And I just need to place a trend line at the breakout point, and this is the target that we are expecting after this breakout, and that is beyond the next resistance of $25,000. And you can see it is showing us $25,200, and before that we also have another strong resistance at $23,000. Now let's take a look at the weekly time frame chart, and here I would like to show you this MACD signal that I was talking about in my previous videos as well. That this is for the third time. First, let me just show you this RSI signal. That RSI entered the oversold zone third time in the history of Bitcoin after visiting the overbought zone. Like here we were overbought, we entered the oversold zone with the lowest value ever in the history of RSI on the Bitcoin charts, and the value over here was 26.08. And before this we can see it entered the oversold zone, just touched the oversold zone, and in the very next week it turned bullish. That was December 2018, and the value was 29.04. and before that it was entered the oversold zone here in 2015, in January 2015. Here you can see it was very close to the oversold zone, but the value was 30.37. That was not completely oversold. Here we entered the oversold zone, and the value, you can watch the value here, and the value was here on 27.54. So right now we are having 26.04. that is the 08, that is the lowest value ever. And we have also seen that every time whenever RSI visits the oversold zone, it just touches the oversold zone and turns bullish. And even back in 2015 it happened. It touched the oversold zone and turned bullish, and right now what's happening here, we touched the oversold zone, and in the very next week it has started moving up. And the next signal after the RSI I was telling you that we need to wait for is the MACD. We need 2 signals by the MACD, and after the second signal it will be confirmed that Bitcoin has bottomed out here, and the bottom for the Bitcoin is $17,500 that we have already touched. And you can see that MACD is giving a weak bearish signal. It was very strong bearish, now it is turning weak bearish after RSI, after the visit of RSI in the oversold zone. And previously it happened here as well. It was, you can see, strong bearish, and it turned weak bearish. And when we received this line, this blue line crossed up this orange line, that was the final signal. And you can see that RSI was very strong bullish. It was turned into a green color. That was a strong bullish signal by this MACD indicator. And after receiving this signal by MACD indicator, you can see that Bitcoin turned a parabolic bullish. And same as like that in the previous move, we can see back in 2015 when RSI entered the oversold zone here in January 2015. And if we take a look at the MACD at that time, then here you can see that we received this after visiting the RSI. MACD was at that time very strong bearish and turned big bearish, and received this bull cross between the blue line and the orange line, and you can see that Bitcoin turned very, very strong parabolic bullish. Now so far so good. Bitcoin is still following the historical move. After the RSI is getting oversold on the weekly time frame, the MACD has now started turning bullish, and still it will be, if you want to see the key resistance for the next bull run, that is $28,600. Once Bitcoin will be able to break out this resistance, and then also the resistance of this falling wedge pattern as well, we can expect a very, very long-term bull run. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more ideas, you can also support me here at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you, and you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.